Hello everyone, good evening, good morning. Uh, at first, a quick introduction. I'm developing, I have been developing software. It's called TreeShade. It's work as an extension for Adobe InDesign and Adobe Bridge. And it works as a content management system. It's totally free and you can install from Adobe Exchange. After installing, you can execute this file main.js as a local server. So you can connect to the internet for online forms. Here I have ngrok service to connect the local server to this domain. So also after installing TreeShade, you need to create a root folder. TreeShade will ask you to create a root folder. Inside the root folder you will have workshop, and within workshop folder you put your project files and edit them. There are parallel locations for files serve as output, so it's not for editing. The editing just inside workshop. You can select the file and go to versions like that to see the file version. Here I don't have version for this file. I can right click and select check-in to create to update the current version or create a new one if there is no version. Create a new version or create a new one. Put under editing, no. Okay, now if I go to versions, I will have version 1. If I modify the file in Photoshop, okay. Now TreeShade will mark this file in yellow because it's need to check in because current version is not updated. So you can right click to update the current version by selecting check in, or you can create a new version 2. If I click create a new version, put under editing, no. Okay, now if I refresh the label, the label must be removed from here. If I click here, I will have two versions, version 1 and version 2. Let's see. Check in. Okay, anyway, let's create a new folder inside workshop. Monday. And here I need at least one text file, have the settings for the form buttons to reveal online. So here I have a new command in tree shade menu. A new command here I can create text file in a quick way. All these files exist inside templates folder inside workshop, and any file you put there will be as a command here to create a new file. Here just click OK, and here I need to name the file links, and I need to include TS key for to mark this file as a settings file for buttons. Okay. Now if you double click the text file, you can edit the text file in quick way here. Write the button name, update, colon, dot slash to update in the same location. Okay. Now if I write the domain name, ts.com.sa, then the relative path within a workshop folder to the project folder. We have just Monday. Okay, now we have this button update, and if the user click, it will update in the same location. And every time the user update the form, here appears a counter in the settings file here to determine how many times this form submitted. If I click update, okay, let's put anything here. Now the end user can change the photo. And now it has 0. If I change the photo again, it has 1, and every time increase this number. And this modification in the file name trigger Adobe InDesign document to export it automatically. So if I have here in design document, I can use a new command. Let's name the file layout. Okay. Let's place the image. Let's rename to photo and the place in design. Let's create object style. Photo, and here frame fitting options. Let's check auto fit. Fit fill frame proportionally. Okay, let's apply photo. Okay, and let's save. If you answer this question, do you want to check in? TreeShade will update the current version and automatically export PDF file, and also export PNG or GPG thumbnails for the page. Yes. Now TreeShade will switch automatically to Adobe Bridge and change the location to PDF and select the PDF file automatically. Now it's go here, version PDF, and select the file. Versions, PDFs. Okay. What I want to say that when the online form submitted, the TS key has a new counter increased, the counter of this file increased, and this trigger checking in process for the InDesign document. So also if I change here manually, Adobe InDesign automatically will be checked in. Like here, if I write any number, just a change like 4, and then click here in the file. Now Adobe InDesign will be opened automatically if it's not opened already, and exported. So this is the trigger for updating the content in Adobe InDesign. Okay. Now let's try to change the photo. update. Now there is a problem here because I hadn't refreshed the online form after editing the file. When I change the file name to photo, the online form already have the old name. So when I submit, I get two files here. So if you change, if you edit the template, you need to refresh the URL. So let's move this to trash. Cancel moving to trash, no. Okay. Now what we want to talk about in this session is list, how to create list. Suppose we don't want a photo, we want more than one. So what can I do? Let's put this photo inside a folder. So let's create a folder, photos, or links. Now this the settings for the buttons have pure name links without the flags and extension, and because this folder have the same name links, they have a relation called adjacent folder and adjacent file, and this make the file revealed, the sub-content inside links revealed on online. Okay, now I move the file inside links. This folder .treeshade, don't delete this folder. It's created as database for Treeshade. Okay. Now if we want more than one photo, we can add ID at the beginning of the file name. So write ID and then 5 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Treeshade will automatically make random ID from capital letters and digits. Now if we load, okay, this is a thumbnail showing the location of the photo. Here we have 3 buttons for the list, one for adding items and ordering the item and removing it. You can upload more than one file at once, so you can select like this. On TreeShade automatically will add them as a list. Click update. Now here we have let's wait until TreeShade finish updating the document. Okay, let's return back to links folder. Now you will have different photos with random IDs. Each file have different ID. Now you can place all these photos in Adobe in the InDesign document using live snippet. So I can, from live snippet, select place live snippet. And I can keep this hash, then colon, then dot $, then slash. This is the current location of Adobe InDesign document. Links, and inside links I can write photo like that, place. Let's select a new live snippet. Okay. Now all the photos are placed, but they are big photos. So let's select the marker. I think this is the marker. Oh yes, this is the marker. And we can add the dynamic style. Let's say 20 milli. Relative width, to change the to keep the ratio. Relative width. Now all the photo have the same width and the same ratio of original photo. And I need also to apply object style, because now the object is temporary object style called snippet temporary anchored. So let's select the marker again and dynamic style. Let's add photo object style and OPG object. Okay. Now we have all the photo here separated by enter, because if we go here to the dynamic content, here we write \r, enter. So if I put space, then will be separated by space. Okay. I can change the width from dynamic style. I can make the width relative to the frame. So let's say 25%. So it will have 4 columns. It becomes 3 because there are spaces. The space. So if we change again, let's make 20%. Okay. Now let's save. Do you want to check in? Yes. Okay. Now I can remove and add photos and arrange them freely. Now I can add this car and add this mockup. Okay. Now it's update. Okay, in less than 1 minute, I updated the layout. I can rearrange. So let's say I want the flower to be at first. So I click here and then write one, new order, submit, update. It appears on the right because the paragraph direction is Arabic from right to left. And here we have a PDF link. So if you want a list of files, just add ID, capital letters, and then add random, capital letters and digits, 5, because if it's less than 5, the ID will be a sequence number instead of random. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.